सो रिगार्डिंग विद द हाई अर्थ ऑर्बिट जो कि हम बात कर रहे थे, सो फॉर पैसेंजर ऑफ इन वन व्हीकल अनदर व्हीकल मूविंग पैरेलल टू हिम विथ इक्वल वेलोसिटी appears to be geosynchronous. Mm, so regarding with the high Earth orbit, so one vehicle, another vehicle moving parallel to him with the equal velocity appears to be stationary. This is what happens here also. These satellites are therefore called as the geosynchronous satellites. और इसी की वजह से जब parallel move हो रहा है, so they are appears to be stationary. इसी के वजह से such type of the satellites are called as the geosynchronous satellites. Since these satellites are stationary with reference to the Earth, they can observe a specific portion of the Earth continuously. Therefore, they are used in applications like meteorology and for carrying signals for the telephone, television, radio, etc. So, इसी की वजह से this type of the satellites are used in application like the meteorology for carrying out the signals for the telephone, television, radio, etc. सो ये जो था नेक्स्ट जो हम देख रहे हैं दैट इज अबाउट द अर्थ सरफेस दैट इज 2000 किलोमीटर. सो 2000 किलोमीटर से लेके 35,780 किलोमीटर तक जो कि है दैट इज मीडियम अर्थ ऑर्बिट. So if the height of the satellite orbit above the Earth's surface is in between 2000 kilometer and 35,780 kilometer, the orbits are called as the medium Earth orbit. और ऐसे orbits को हम medium Earth orbits करके कहते हैं. So the geostationary satellites orbit above the equator. So geostationary satellites जो होते हैं वो orbit करते हैं above the equator. Therefore these are therefore not useful in the study of polar regions. So polar region की study के लिए जो geostationary satellites होते हैं वो useful नहीं होते. So medium Earth orbits passing over the polar region are used. These orbits are called as the polar orbits. So जो polar region की study के लिए elliptical medium Earth orbit जो कि polar region से pass होते हैं, so उनकी जरूरत होती है to study the polar regions. So such type of the orbit को in this orbit the satellites complete one revolution in the 2 to 24 hours. So the time duration कितना होता है polar orbits polar satellites का? So that is 2 hours to 24 hours. Some of these satellites revolve in a circular orbit at a height of around 20 such orbits. और जो ग्लोबल पोजिशनिंग सैटेलाइट्स होती है दैट दे रिवॉल्व इन सच ऑर्बिट्स. So next is the low Earth orbits. Height above the Earth's surface that is 180 kilometer to 2000 kilometer. So if the height of the satellite's orbit above the Earth's surface is in between 180 kilometer and 2000 kilometer, orbits are called as the low Earth orbit. So low Earth orbit की जो height है that is 180 kilometer से लेके 2000 kilometer तक. So the satellites used for the scientific experiments and atmospheric studies revolved in on the height of their orbit. They complete